Yeah, I was gonna say something lewd.
Oh, okay. Okay, dude. I see it.
Okay.
Okay, dude. Okay. I didn't expect we were going there tonight. Okay.
Because the mayor's really Quagmire?
Damn. Alrighty.
There's a jackass.
So earlier we had Addilyn. So Addilyn's still in the woods.
Addilyn's rummaging around, seeing what she can find.
Okay. Did you want to roll?
She does.
Yeah, an insight check. Or investigation check.
Do a couple investigations for me, and I will give you some items off of it. Oh, okay. 17, 14. Do me one more.
Oh,
25.
jeez.
All right, sir.
Get wrecked.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do
So she
something.
just gets all of the trees from the forest.
I'm gonna do something very special for you. Give me like 1 second.
Oh, special.
Someone's getting special DM treatment.
Yeah, and it's not my employee.
I know.
Also, at some point in time, you also tell me whatever Addilyn captured in the bottle, is it still there, or is it just water?
Yes, it is still there. You could check it right now.
Is it misty or what?
It is literally fog. You've caught fog.
Magical fog. Got it.
Okay, this'll work.
I heard story once in bar that fog backwards is God.
Why did that kill me?
You know, I can destroy fog.
That mean you kill God?
Niahm the God Destroyer.
Okay, sorry, 1 second.
Can we
guys,
hold on? Well, let's make that a thing, Omega. Can we just make this campaign? Niahm the God Destroyer.
Niahm the God Destroyer.
She's gone for like a full. That's what she's been doing. Is just she's been fighting gods while she's been gone.
You did something special, so I have to make this.
Frog God.
Frog God, Frog God, Frog God. Let's go.
Frog God, Frog God.
Fog God. Goth odd. Dog mod.
Okay, you rolled high enough, and I was gonna save this for later, and like a way to do it, but I think it's really good. So let me upload this image.
You have received Thunder Fury.
Blessed Blade of the
Windseeker!
Did somebody say Thunder Fury? Blessed Blade of the Windseeker?
I did.
Is that still going on?
Shaz murders
never stopped.
Addilyn to take it.
Okay, 1 second.
You're playing WoW, right, Nat?
Yes.
Yeah, the Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Are people still linking that?
Oh yeah, always.
All the time.
Always.
Oh my god.
Even in like retail, people link it.
Yeah.
It's a meme that will never end.
It's like, well, we'll talk about the other one that's very much like it after this. So, all right, Addilyn is digging through some stuff, and the first thing you find is an acorn.
Awesome.
The second thing you find seems to be a strange flower.
Make
More
sure
flowers.
Niahm does not eat it.
Yeah.
And it looks very different from the flowers in the area. Do you pick up the flower?
Do I pick up the flower? Does the sun rise and set every day?
Most of the time, yes.
Actually, I had to ask, does the sun rise and set every day?
Yeah, this is a question. Something that you had not seen before pops up behind you. You hear a sultry voice go, "Hello, little one."
Hello, flower thing. And she's talking to like the flower.
she kind of.
She takes into the flower. I love it.
I'm fixing the size of the token. 1 sec. I was going to introduce.
Does have a lower wisdom.
Oh, she's pure of heart.
Pure of heart and narrow
see,
vision.
She goes, So as you're looking at it, the sultry voice, "Are you daft?"
No, I'm actually half elf.
Guys, D&D's over. I can't. What seems to be the Fey folk walks up or flies up to your face, like right up to your face, and hold on, can I do this? Does this work? Flies like straight up to your face, and like, you know how we've been saying booping people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like boops your forehead, but like it's not enough force to like actually push you back, but you can tell that whatever's pushing on you is trying super hard.
Yes, what do you want?
I'm pretty. Do you notice the Fae? Like, do you
Yeah.
look up from the flower?
She
or you
looks
still
up. She looks up. What do you want?
The Fae tilts his head. Man, the worst part about DMing over the internet is because I do a lot of things with my body, like to like
Right.
articulate it, and I have to say it because you guys can't see me. The Fae kind of like turns its head and it goes, "Listen," I don't remember what voice I did. I'm gonna do, "Listen here, little one, young one." Oh, and like it like flutters about and it like looks at your ears and it like flicks your ear, like the tip of your ear. "You're an elf."
Half.
"Half? Ha ha, a mixed breed. Interesting. Now listen here. I think you're pretty interesting, so I am going to follow you around."
Okay. She puts the flower in her bag and starts rummaging around again.
You don't have any questions for me? Like who I am, where I came from? And like in this instance, like the Fae is like flying around you.
Honestly, no. You came from the forest. You are a fey creature, and you either you give me your name or don't give me your name. It is up to you.
The Fae is like very like weirded out that you're like not saying anything. You're really an odd one, aren't you?
I'm me. I don't know if you would classify it as odd. Then again, the water elemental was talking about things that were of value, but you can't put value on items to one person to an elemental. She picks up a stick.
the Fae like is looking at you like you have 6 heads. What are you even talking about? Water elemental? Are you mad?
No, I'm actually quite content.
I'm so glad I did this. The Fae just goes, "What's your name?"
People call me Addilyn.
Okay. Addilyn. And the Fae kind of just sits on your head and goes, "You are my entertainment. I will follow you around."
You're actually not following me right now. You're sitting on me. There's a different definition. She grabs a stick and starts heading back to camp.
Okay. Just like nothing else. Okay. For the time being, for RP reasons, y'all can't see the Fae. It is only Phoenix or Addilyn that can see the Fae.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
So I'm going to give you control of the token. It'll spoil the name for you, but that's okay.
Okay.
Display name represented actor. That's fine. I gotta figure out where the link actor data. Let's see if this works.
Why you do that?
Can you move this? Can you move this? Can you move it now?
Yes.
Okay, move it around with you.
Addilyn is going to go and give Shazafraz a stick. Be like, here's the stick you were asking for.
I take it, and then I look around. I go, hey, Albrecht, let me see that shield you got.
Shield.
As these two are discussing, the Fae,
Right.
the Fae like leans down, like upside down face, in front of Addilyn, and goes, "Is that goblin wearing a mop?"
She shrugs. I don't know.
Albrecht, all right. Albrecht pulls his shield out and puts it like down to like Shazafraz's height for him to take a look at it.
Okay. You good? You ready?
Yeah, I'm good, bud. You got it.
And I smack it.
Roll an attack roll.
The call before him.
Roll an attack roll.
Roll an attack roll.
3.
You miss.
Yeah. You're a bit off there, but it was a good effort.
This stick's so light, I can't swing it very good. And I go up to Addilyn, I hand it back, I say, can I get a heavier stick?
She points to a tree.
I'm not that big. I know I'm strong and all, but I can't swing a tree.
So you want a quarterstaff? You just asked for a stick.
Wait, what fancy word you use?
Quarter staff.
Ooh, like money
One
stuff?
of those.
Oh,
Oh, she pulls out an acorn for Chopper.
hold on. You have money stick? Tell me about money stick.
Sorry, I made it easier for us to see you, Phoenix. So I hid the Fae.
Ah.
Just so that your token doesn't look that bad.
She hands Chopper an acorn.
Chopper will jump out of my pocket and take the acorn.
I don't have a money stick. She's like continuing to talk to Shaz, and then she pulls out the flower and goes to give it to Niahm, and then stops and be like, "I don't recommend eating this."
Can I investigate the flower?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Nature or
Oh my god, hold on. We gotta get off this web
something?
music. 1 second. You don't need to listen to the Westbrook Garrison theme. Okay. So yeah, nature or basically whatever your highest roll is. I trust you enough to know that like probably nature is the best way to go about it, or
Survival.
Will this thing kill me if I eat it? Feel free to roll a nature check on this.
Oh no.
Tasty flower is tasty. It doesn't look like any flower that you've seen before.
Okay. I will kind of like stick it in my hair.
Okay, in that moment that you stick it in your hair, Addilyn, you can no longer see the Fae that's on your head. And in that moment, Niahm, you see a Fae
Oh no!
sitting on top of Addilyn's head. And the Fae just kind of looks at you and goes, "Hello."
I'm not gonna do this for people's ears, but I'm just gonna start screaming.
Okay.
Oh my
Fae
goodness.
The Fae just starts pulling at Addilyn's hair and goes, "We must leave! We must leave!" and Phoenix, Addilyn could feel her hair getting tugged at, but that's about it. You don't know what's causing it.
She kind of like brushes, like, you know, when like You don't know because you don't have long hair. When like your hair, she kind of like brushes her hand through her hair to like stop it from like moving.
Is that a ball joke?
It's a you don't have long hair like Nat and myself, and I'm guessing Omega.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I get what you're saying. Oh, Nat, are you okay?
That a ball joke.
Okay. And then in that moment, right, that you do that, you notice that like that as the hand approaches the Fae, do you choose to say anything, Niahm, or are you gonna keep screaming?
I'm just screaming.
Are you pointing or doing anything else, or are you just screaming?
I'm just screaming.
Okay.
I look over at Niahm. I mean, Niahm, you maybe go back to frog. You're really loud. Shut up.
I will change into a frog.
Okay. Hold on. We'll make it work. I gotta give you the frog again.
I'm dying. My sister's gonna come out and yell at me for being too loud.
Okay, hold on. Niahm. There you go. Did that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Can you move it around?
Yeah.
All right. Now, are you a screaming frog?
What noise is that like that? Here in the wild, the little animal that makes a sonorous war cry.
I'm just gonna ribbit.
You're gonna just rib it like constantly, super loud.
No,
I
just once.
imagine the little tiny like sand frog that can
Yeah.
squee.
Yeah.
So the Fae is very small compared to Niahm too. Okay. The flower falls off your head, Niahm, because you are no longer in humanoid form,
Right.
and you lose sight of the Fae.
Oh goodness. Momo is so concerned at what's going on that she picks up the flower just to, like, concerned with
like thinking that people are like hallucinating or some shit.
Yes, yeah.
The Fae turns to Momo and goes, "Oh, hello."
The wide eyes of shock, and she just goes, "Oh," and then softly, "Hello."
Everyone's like, hello? We know each other.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the Fae friend on your head.
Oh, yeah, I found them in the woods and they're here. I don't know. It's a Fae.
So
It certainly is.
in the middle bit of it, you see the Fae kind of like flop down in front of Addilyn's face, pulling on her hair, and going, "We must run, elf, run! We must leave! The frog will eat me!" And like yanking on it. Now the only person that can hear this is Momo. So you just feel. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. She's immediately just like gonna interpret. She's now Fae interpreter.
And like you could feel tugging on your bangs, Phoenix.
I'm gonna, and there might not be, but I'm just gonna pretend like there is. I'm gonna pretend there's like a fly near Addilyn. I'm gonna like grab it with my tongue.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. Wait, grab the Fae or grab the frog?
No, grab the fly with my tongue.
Yeah, that's fine.
we are close to a water.
The Fae like shrieks and jumps off, hanging off of Addilyn's like bangs in front of her face.
Oh no.
Addilyn's gonna swear in Sylvan and like swat now. Stop it.
So all this talk about like frogs eating stuff, goblins are like the right size to be eaten by giant frogs.
Yes.
So I'll use nimble escape, and I want to, so I don't provoke an opportunity attack. I'm gonna get behind Niahm. You know, not in the way of their mouth.
Yeah, because
The
when
sa-
you're a giant frog, you're large. Like Niahm is
Yes.
larger
Yeah.
than what she normally
Yes.
is.
Now, the
Okay.
safest place is opposite the mouth.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. That's all the frogs I've ran into. That was the case, yes.
That's
Okay.
a fart joke.
Yeah, that is a fart joke.
It was, but it went right over Furiously's head.
Okay. So
why
what'll-
Niahm trying to eat people? This is make me. I don't like it.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so in this instance, right? So Furiously will be, or Shazafraz will be behind the toad. I'm going to give an option to Albrecht while this is going on. Albrecht, how would you like to react to this?
What? Everyone like acting crazy?
Everybody
and seeing something I
freaking
don't
out.
see?
Well, yeah, like her. Well, no one could. Like everybody sees it for a split second, and then kind of like freaking out. and doing-
I haven't seen it, right?
Yeah, you haven't seen anything, and Shazafraz hasn't seen anything, and Jester hasn't seen anything either.
Let's see.
Oh, we
Momo
heard
is still
Momo,
currently having the flower.
Correct.
And Momo translated a line.
Yeah, she did tell Addilyn what the face said.
Okay.
Oh. I'm just kind of observing what's happening here.
Albrecht's like these.
It's like these are my friends. It's like he's just happy that his friends are okay, even if they are acting crazier than normal.
Okay. So, in this point, you will hear, the Fae will tug on almost try to use Addilyn's hair as horse reins to
Oh my god.
nudge her to go.
Ratatouille!
Yes, exactly.
Make
And-
me
and
a stew.
the Fae is shouting, "Come, elven child, we must leave! We must leave!" And it's almost at this point you see the Fae start flapping its wings and trying to yank Addilyn in a direction, and the direction is this over here in this direction. Oh.
Goodness.
know
Momo
if
is
I-
going to hold out her hands sort of in a cupped fashion and present the flower back to Addilyn. And she's going to say, I believe that it would be best if you kept the flower.
She shrugs and takes the flower.
Okay. In that
What?
moment, Momo loses sight of the Fae. And in this moment, when Addilyn holds the flower, Addilyn acknowledges, or I guess is more aware of the fact that the Fae is yelling, "We must leave, elvish child! We must leave!
We'll go when everyone's ready.
The frog will eat me!"
The frog is my friend.
You guys are hearing everything that Addilyn is saying, by the way. Just talking to no one.
When Addilyn says the frog is my friend, I'm just gonna do a cute little froggy smile and rub it.
Yeah, the one that shows all the bugs, right?
That's true. The Fae kind of flies in front of Addilyn's face and does the upside down look from the top of her head again and goes, "You are very strange, elvish child. What type of elvish child becomes friends with frogs?"
It's a person or a thing. What human doesn't, befriends a dog?
So, wait, are you calling? Okay. The Fae flies in front of,
Wait, frog rhyme with dog. Oh,
Oh no.
Did you know that frog backwards is Gorf?
oh.
So what'll
Common
happen-
language, so funny.
So what'll happen is that the Fae will go, "You are very strange. You will be very entertaining. And then, like, boops your nose and flies back up onto your head. And then you start to hear snoring. As the Fae seems to have fallen asleep on your head.
She puts the flower in her bag and... Is everyone ready?
Adorable.
Wait, so who need meeting?
No one, Shaz.
No. Oh.
There's a Fae that's attached itself to the party.
Fae, like the dust.
Hey, that's attached itself to you.
Like pixie type.
Huh. And I know candy called pixie stick. Is that like same thing?
Doesn't taste as good. And she starts walking south.
Okay. Come on, dog.
Oh,
Let
I'm
go.
drawing.
Okay, you can move your thing, can't you? Or are you not able to move?
I was drawing.
Okay.
I want to tap Niahm on the leg and be like, come on, dog.
Jester kind of just shrugs and keeps walking.
Like in her mind, he's like, the Fae is like, how do you befriend a frog? And to her, it's like, it's Niahm, but it's like when I just befriend a frog or a dog or a bird, it's like whatever. I can befriend whatever I want to befriend.
Except for a water elemental, apparently.
Except for a watermelon, because that's a bully.
I thought you said watermelon elemental, and now we need fan art of a watermelon elemental.
So
I need it.
Funny D&D story, and Jax can back this up because she knows the DM. We had a person that would always have problems saying water elemental and would say watermelonmental, and they were talking about dire Mac truck, and so we had a combat that was versus a dire Mac truck and a watermelonmental. A
dire Mac truck?
Yeah, they come around with tools, but they're really scary.
Right. And the watermelonmental would like hit you. It was like a D4 damage, but you get sticky and it would slow your movement down. And every time it did it, your movement was halved until eventually you were stuck in place.
Oh no!
Unless you got water to like rinse it off. It was a fun fight.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
Okay. Okay, so you guys, I'm guessing everybody's moving together to get ready to go to where the loot is, right?
Yeah, I guess we're following the path, yeah?
Yeah. Momo, would you like to come with? Or do you have stuff that you want to do with the lake?
Not particularly. This lake has a lot of bad memories now.
Yeah, I whisper to Momo, be like, that lake kind of asshole.
Was it the lake or the elemental?
Yeah, same thing, right?
Sure.
Okay.